JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Alleged Clansman gang member killed in Manchester police operation. A man said to be a ranking member of the Spanish Town-based Clansman gang was fatally shot on Wednesday morning during an alleged confrontation with the police near Cristiano, Manchester. He has been identified as 55-year-old Richard Evans, otherwise called Richie, a body man of Morrison district near Cristiano. A gun was seized from him. According to the police, at about 5:15 a.m., a team carried out an intelligence-led operation at the home of Evans, where we confronted them. Assistant Commissioner Calvin Allen, commanding officer for the Area 3 Police, while commenting on the incident, issued a reminder to people not to confront the police.
Superintendent Kerry Duncan team, a very robust team up in Cristiano, and fully supported by the Area Fugitive Apprehension Team, conducted a targeted raid in the Cristiano space. And unlike the scenarios that played out in St. Elizabeth and Clarendon, where those persons choose to peacefully surrender, this individual chose to confront law enforcement, and our officers respond as they were trained to do. A Glock 40 pistol was recovered.
Meanwhile, residents of Morrison disclosed that Evans had been taken in for questioning by the police on a number of occasions, but he was not known to be associated with criminal activity.
I don't know him as a no bad man. We come in the community for 13 years with one baby and got two more in the community. Trying to become a good gentleman. We don't know what happened in the past. But we sad to know that we have missed him and he's gone because of I don't know what happened this morning. And we need to know and we need to hear what's going on because our community is a good community, clean community, not violence.
6 arrested as police seized illegal weapons in St. Elizabeth. 6 people, including a woman, were arrested Wednesday morning in a pre-dawn targeted operation in Warminster, named St. Elizabeth. 3 illegal guns and 38 rounds of ammunition were seized during the targeted operation. Superintendent Coolidge Minto, commanding officer for the St. Elizabeth Police Division, said the weapons were found during the search of several properties.
At about 2 a.m. this morning, a team of officers commenced and conducted a pre-dawn operation in the Warminster area. A number of premises were searched during this operation. At this particular location, a thorough search was done of the building. A 9mm pistol was found in one of the rooms. A number of 12-gauge cartridges were also found in a stove inside the house. A further search of this area yielded a Uzi submachine gun that was found under a tree. The intelligence led us to some adjoining premises where a shotgun was found in the perimeter of one of the premises.
Superintendent Minto said those arrested surrendered peacefully to the police. He urged the public to continue to support the police in their efforts to go after gangs and people with illegal weapons. Man killed, brother injured in Olympic Gardens drive-by. The Hunts Bay Criminal Investigations Branch is probing a gun attack in Olympic Gardens, St. Andrew on Tuesday that left a man dead and his brother injured. That is 26-year-old Warren Grant, otherwise called Zeeks, of Hill Avenue, Kingston 11. His 35-year-old brother is hospitalized with gunshot wounds. Reports are that at about 3 p.m., the brothers were along Cinnamon Crescent in Olympic Gardens when they were shot in a drive-by. They were assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where one was pronounced dead and the other admitted. No motive has been established for the shooting. Stolen motor vehicle recovered. Man arrested in Clarendon. The Clarendon police on Tuesday recovered a stolen motor vehicle and arrested a man who had absconded bail in St. Elizabeth. The man was before the court on shooting charges. The suspect, a construction worker of Mineralites Clarendon, was taken into custody on reasonable suspicion of larceny of motor vehicle and receiving stolen property. The police say as part of ongoing investigations into a motor car stealing ring operating in the Clarendon division, a team conducted a raid at Diamond Crescent in Mineralites at about 3 p.m. One man was found hiding inside the house. During a search of the property, 3 motor vehicles were found. A subsequent check revealed that a blue 2012 Toyota Wish, which had no license plates affixed, had been reported stolen in St. Elizabeth. The vehicles were moved to the Fort Potts police station. Woman dies after being hit while crossing St. Catherine Highway. The police in St. Catherine are trying to ascertain the identity of a woman who died after being hit while crossing the PJ Patterson Highway. The incident happened on Tuesday morning. According to reports, at about 7:40, the woman was attempting to cross a section of the highway when she was hit by a 2017 BMW X1 motor vehicle. She was assisted to hospital where she died from her injuries. The driver of the vehicle was warned for prosecution. An investigation is underway by the Old Denver Traffic Department. Mother relieved and father grieving on hearing that the man charged with murdering the death of her daughter, Anika Townsend, otherwise called Sikiano, had been shot dead by police Tuesday morning. Joy Smith and other members of her family journeyed to Dovecote Memorial Park in St. Catherine where Townsend was buried. Justice and happiness, Smith said, describing how she was feeling. Even though they can't bring her back, but this is the next best thing. I don't have to wonder if he's going to get away or what. I know that he's dead because I didn't want him to go to jail either. I never want him to go and eat taxpayers' money, argued Smith, who noted that 853 days since her daughter's death, she is still finding it hard to cope. If I get $1 million, I wouldn't feel how I'm feeling now. I am so happy. There's not a day that goes by when I grieve for her, added Smith, who stated that while she is still saddened by her daughter's murder, she does not wish death on anyone. The accused man, Roshan Patterson, who police said a long criminal history, was killed in an alleged confrontation with cops at his home in the community of Dundee Pen, Hanover. According to Superintendent Andrew Nish, who is in charge of the Hanover Police, they conducted an intelligence-led operation when at about 6:45 a.m. there was a confrontation between the police and Patterson. He was shot and taken to the Noel Holmes Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police say a pistol was seized following the incident. However, Patterson's father, who did not wish to give his name, gave a different account of the shooting.
They said push people door and kill them and say it's a shootout, and everybody settle with that. So no warrant was executed this morning? Nothing at all. Then just come. She had to go to her flowers and come down the stairs. The police then come and run up there because the girl is home. And before the man even wake up, then shoot him. And wrap him up and gone. You know, nobody tell them they only do that and say you can't go up there.
A resident of Dundee Pen, Randy Martin, said he heard explosions at about 6:45 a.m.
Yeah, 6:30 was, but 6 of them.
6?
Wow. And after see the police drill pass, about siren, have been back down.
Patterson was on bail, was before the court for the October 2022 murder of Townsend, was said to have been a popular social media personality. It was scheduled to return to court on October 15. Tension escalates in St. Andrew Hills after teen killed, father shot in home invasion. The sound of gunfire followed by screams broke the night silence in a section of the Stony Hill, St. Andrew community commonly called Bridge, after gunmen killed a teen and wounded his father during a home invasion on Sunday night. Javed Liscombe, 19, was shot multiple times by the attackers, who also opened gunfire on his father at about 10:30 p.m. The police believe electronic items were stolen by the killers. The community, which runs along the Erie Castle Main Road and which was under a curfew, had already been tense following the police's fatal shooting of Orville Denny, otherwise called Marvin, and Keith Newman, otherwise called Nico. Although both fatal shootings occurred outside the area, their friends turned rivals were wanted for murders committed in the Stony Hill community. Denny was killed on February 11 in St. Thomas, and Newman on February 19 during a police operation in St. Catherine. The Independent Commission of Investigation is investigating Denny and Newman's deaths. The gang war in the Erie Castle area claimed several lives and resulted in numerous people being injured. Residents said that they expected a sense of calm to return to the area after Denny and Newman's demise. They said the police will have to redouble their efforts to reassure the citizens who have suffered greatly as the community buckled under the murder and the shooting wave. The police said Liscombe was not on their radar and that the investigation into his murder on Sunday is ongoing. We already shot them, but we don't come out because we don't see no blue light. We never expect this because of what happened the other day. We're expecting a calm and that the youth them would then wise up, a resident said. Some residents were, however, not aware of the deadly shooting. We never hear anything. Because of the curfew, people gone in and stay for the road. The killers them use the cover of the security measure, and because no police not on the ground and the hilly terrain, then watch a police who drive through and live and then them strike, another resident said. Up to last evening, the elder Liscombe was still being treated for his injuries in the attack. The hills was full of tension. Year before last year, we turned the new year with more tension. People looking to have a good time will have to go elsewhere. We're tired of the killing and shooting. one resident reasoned. We can't continue to live like this. Funerals and dead yards more than parties because no permit now go run. And what did not fi bury now? Families still away fi bury them dead from last year. The St. Andrew North Police recorded 6 murders as at February 22. This is a 200% increase when compared to 2 homicides for the corresponding period in 2024. Shootings are also up 200% with 12 incidents in 2025 for the period compared to 4 last year. The national murder toll as at February 22 stood at 104. This is 39 less, or a 27% decline when compared to the corresponding period in 2024. INDECOM probing fatal police shooting of man in Tivoli Gardens. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is probing the fatal shooting of a 26-year-old man by the police in Tivoli Gardens in Kingston on Tuesday. That is Kamodu Wentney, otherwise called Stammer. Reports are that at about 5:40 a.m., police personnel went to Drackett's Place in the community to conduct an operation. The team was allegedly challenged by Duentney, and the police took evasive action and fired, hitting him. According to the police, a Springfield 9mm pistol fixed with a magazine and 6 rounds of ammunition was seized. The police say a further search resulted in the siege of a Glock 45 pistol loaded with 6 rounds and additional magazines, as well as 6 rounds of ammunition. He was assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Illegal guns seized in 67% of police fatal shootings in 2023, says INDECOM. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, says illegal guns were seized in 67% of the 155 police fatal shootings in 2023. In another 17% of incidents, weapons other than guns were seized. Commissioner of INDECOM, Hugh Faulkner, revealed the data on Monday.
In 2023, we tabulated 155 citizens being killed in security force involved altercations, fatally injured by firearm. Of the 155, 104 instances, firearms were recovered. In 27 other cases, a weapon other than a firearm was recovered. And in another 24, no firearm or other weapon recovered.
Figures come amid an increase in police fatal shootings since the start of the year. According to INDECOM, 52 people have been fatally shot by the police since January 1. 24 of the cases have been recorded since the start of February. Faulkner says lethal force should not be the first option for the police, especially during planned operations.
When it's a planned operation, depending on the requirements of that planned operation, specific training can be conducted prior to that operation. Because if someone is injured, there's still a duty to ensure that that person gets medical attention in the quickest time and at the best and nearest location. But that planned operation must yield to the right to life and must be in accordance with all the principles of accountability. It must protect the person from arbitrary arrest or for fatality, which is unnecessary.
JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.